This week's Parsha is Vayeilech, and the Devar Torah is brought to you by Be There Israel and Or Chadash. This Parsha occurs on Moshe's last day. In fact, the last few Parshas of the Torah all occur on one day. This Parsha begins, Vayeilech Moshe. Vayedaber et devarim ha'ela el kol Yisrael. And Moshe went, and he spoke all of these things to all of Israel. So it's a very subtle point, but it doesn't say where he went to. It just says he went. And in fact, since he's speaking here, the question is, why does it have to say that he went at all? Because the main point is that he spoke to all of Israel. So there are many, many interpretations, and we'll offer a number of them. First of all, the word Vayeilech is the same root as the word halacha, which means Jewish law. This is the end of 40 years in the desert. Moshe is giving his last speeches to the people in preparation for them coming into the land. And Moshe knows he's leaving this world, and the people know he's leaving this world. So one interpretation is that he went to each and every tribe and he personally bid them farewell. But the subtle meaning of Vayeilech being connected to halacha is that one of the last things that Moshe wanted to impart to the people, instill in the people, is that the Torah is so much more than a compilation of laws. That's why it's called halacha. Halacha means to walk, to go. So what Moshe's last statements are preceded by that he went in order to teach them, each and every tribe, that the secret of Torah is not just the fulfillment of individual laws, but the ability to put all of the laws, all of the moral teachings, the ethical teachings, and see that it's a way of life. It's a way to walk in the world. It's a way to be. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a book of laws. It's a lifestyle. So that's hinted to with the word Vayeilech. Now it's interesting that this is Moshe's last day. The Torah has a few more parshas and is about to end. And it uses the same word the same root of the first time that God speaks to Abram, when he says, Lech lecha me'artzecha, go out of your land and your birthplace and your father's house, and go to the land that I will show you. And Avram began a journey that we, the Jewish people, are still on. Lech lecha. That's the same root as here, Vayeilech Moshe. Because we're about to go into the land. So the Torah, in a very beautiful hint, is saying, from the time of Abraham, we've been waiting for this moment. Because Avram and Sarah were individuals. Now we're about to approach the land as a nation. And so it says, Vayeilech Moshe. That Moshe, in a sense, is fulfilling the mission, the task that Avram began at God's command. Another beautiful association here is, later in the Parsha, once again, Moshe confers upon Yeshua the mantle of leadership. And the language that is used is that Moshe brought Yeshua in front of all the people and confirmed once again that he is the appointed of God to lead them after he leaves the scene. And the word that is used is the same as the beginning of the Parsha, Vayeilech. And it says that Moshe and Yoshua, they went and presented themselves to the people. So this reminds us of another Vayeilech, is when Avram and Yitzchak were going to the Akedah. And Yitzchak didn't understand exactly what was happening here. And he said, I see the fire and I see the wood, but where is the sacrifice? And Avram says, God will show us a sacrifice, my son. With which Yitzchak understood that my son, that he is the sacrifice. And then it says, Vayeilchu yachdav, they walked together. Same route as Moshe and Yoshua. So there we saw father and son walking to maybe one of the most awesome moments in world history that has affected not only the Jewish psyche, but has had a profound effect on both Christianity and Islam, the story of the Akedah. But here we see Moshe and Yoshua are also walking together. And this shows Moshe's greatness, because this is not his son. Moshe had sons. And we know from different midrashim that Moshe would have been very happy if his sons would have taken over for him. But God said, no, that's not who it should be. That's not how it should be. And Moshe, instead of arguing or planning a rebellion, he accepted it. And they walked together. There's a true statement of Moshe's humbleness, his being a servant of God, literally to his last day, and his desire to fulfill whatever God's will is. So we should learn from this and walk in the ways of the Torah, and to make them our path in life, our lifestyle, and the very life force that we breathe. Thanks for watching this Devar Torah. If you like what you heard, which I hope you did, please come to our YouTube station, our website, our Facebook, our blog, our Twitter, and take advantage of a plethora of Torah, of audio classes, videos, poetry, stories, music, word and gematria search. You'll find a lot there, and please share this with your friends. www.thetrugmans.com